Hello everyone. So in my previous video, I told you that we always need to start with intent. So in this case, I'll be showing you how Aperture works. So Aperture, the way it affects the image is that it determines how blurry the background is or how in focus the frame is. So apart from that, you need to decide what it is that you're taking a photo of. In this case, I'll be taking a portrait photo of Tricia. I'm going to start with, so Aperture is being represented by F numbers. So you can have as low as f1.4, that's the lens that I have. It can go up to f16. So the lower the number, the wider your aperture is. So these are blades in your lens that if you have it set to a lower number, it opens up like wide, therefore letting more light in. If you adjust that to a lower number, let's say f7, it closes down, which lets less light in. So that being said, in this first photo, I'm going to show you how it works with a higher f number or aperture. Okay, all right, so I currently have this set to f7.1. So I'm making some adjustments. My shutter is set to 60, and I'm gonna take a picture of Tricia. You'll notice in this photo that the leaves on the background is still in focus relatively. Now, what I'm going to do is that I'm going to set the F number, like you can see on the lower right hand side, if it's set to f7.1. I'm going to set that to a lower F number, therefore opening up the aperture even more, letting more light in. And then I will show you how I will compensate to avoid overexposure. So here, I'm gonna adjust the shutter speed, the aperture to f1.4. And as you can see, my image is getting brighter. Okay, now to compensate for this, remember the shutter speed, the higher the number, the faster the shutter closes and opens. So I'm gonna set this to a higher shutter speed. Okay, and the exposure meter, that's what you see on the left. So that's the number with the 3 to 0 to -3. And the goal here is to get that indicator just at 0. Okay, it's now properly exposed. I'm going to shoot this. And now you will see that Tricia's background is more blurry or basag sa term namin. And that's the purpose of Aperture. So if you're shooting landscape or scenery like mountainside, you want to shoot that at a higher F number. But if you're shooting for portraits with a blurred background, then you need to go for a lower F number. And then you use your shutter speed to compensate for the exposure. I hope that helped.